Hi there, my name is Bridget Mackay. I'm an attorney. I work here in Petaluma, California in estate planning and probates. And I want to talk to you today about what happens to your online assets when you die. What are your online assets? They're things like your iTunes music, which contains music, movies, TV shows, podcasts, your Amazon ebooks, your Facebook account, your Twitter account, any blogs if you're a blogger. And they also include your online-only bank accounts. More and more of us are going towards online bank accounts where we're not getting paper statements. Everything is online about our account. Why would you want to include these things in your estate plan? Well, number one, when you pass away and the accounts don't hear from you for a while, like Facebook or your email accounts, they may shut your account down, or photo accounts, Shutterfly, things like that will shut your account down, and you will not be able, or your heirs will not be able to get to precious memories, photos, anything about you. So, and also with your bank accounts, how will your executor or your trustee know what assets you have if everything you do is online with your banks? So it's really, really important to plan for your digital assets, whether they're more mementos like photos and writings that you might have had during your lifetime, or practical assets like a bank account. Now, how do you get a handle on these assets and how do you plan for them? First, make a list for your trustee or your executor of your online accounts. And I'm talking not just bank account names, institutions, but your Facebook account, your Twitter account, all those things, your Shutterfly account, all those things that they will want to get to or that you want people to get to after you're gone. They're not only going to need the name of the institution and the account number, but we need your user IDs and your passwords, and most importantly, any questions and answers that are security questions. For example, who was the best man at your wedding? So any of your security questions and their answers should be written down in a list for your executor or trustee. The next is to pick someone to manage these digital assets and accounts and distribute them. It doesn't have to be your trustee or executor. You may have a trustee or executor that's perfect for all your other assets and the disposition of your trust, but you have a tech-savvy friend or relative that could handle these assets and their transfers. You want someone that you trust ultimately. You're giving them all of your passwords, so they then become the authorized user on these accounts. The third thing, tell them where these things go. If you have emails that you want people to read or not to read, give them some direction of where these assets go. Where do your photos go? Do they go to your family? Or are there family members you definitely don't want your photos to go to? They need to know this. And in the case of bank accounts, it's a little more complicated because that's a hard asset that's considered part of your estate. So those should pass according to what your trust or will has dictated. So this person will need to deliver those assets to your regular executor or trustee if you have chosen two different people for these roles. So don't take digital assets lightly. If you have any questions, contact your local estate planning attorney, and I'm sure they will know how to direct you and make sure those are protected.